Welcome to the video on dynamics. Today we're going to talk about the different dynamic symbols that you see in your music and how to play them on your instruments. If you could take out your Accent on Achievement book and open it up to page 14, I'm going to demonstrate on the trombone doing dynamics on brass and woodwind instruments, and then Mr. Prescott's going to talk about doing that on the percussion instruments. So on page 14, I'm looking at, or actually page 15, I'm looking at number 51, Chaska. And in 51, you're going to see the F symbol and the P symbol. F standing for forte, which is the Italian word for loud, and P means piano, the Italian word for soft. Now, in order to play loud and soft on your instrument, you have to use a lot of air. And one example I like to use is the water faucet, which is why I'm standing here by this wonderful water faucet here. And when you use a lot of air, it's like a water faucet using water. There is water all ready to come out of this faucet, whether I'm going to turn it on a little bit or a lot. If I turn this on just a little bit, you'll notice that there's just a very steady stream that's coming out of the faucet. There's a lot of water ready to come out, but it's just a very little. That's like playing soft on a brass or a woodwind instrument. So I'm going to take a huge breath. But my note is really soft because I'm only letting this little steady stream come out. But when I play loud, it's like turning this thing on full blast. I take a big breath of air just like I'm going to play soft, but then it comes out loud. Okay, so it's always the same breath of air, but it's just how much you're letting out of your mouth, letting out of your body to make sure that it's loud or soft. So let's try number 51 together. Notice it starts loud and goes soft and kind of bounces back and forth between the two. Here we go. 1, 2, ready? Let's now turn to page 22 and look at the top of the page. There's a couple other dynamic symbols you see a lot. MF, which means mezzo forte, which is medium loud, and MP, which is mezzo piano, which is medium soft. And on number 81, fading away, you'll notice that you have all four of these dynamics. Now, clarinet players, there's a couple notes in here that are kind of high and a little hard to play. But the main thing I want you to work on right now is getting those dynamics. All right? So let's play 81 together, playing the dynamics. Here we go. 1, 2. And last but not least, if you turn to page 30, there is a crescendo and a diminuendo. So as you're looking at page 30, the crescendo is the symbol which means to get louder, and the diminuendo, also called a decrescendo, means to get softer. So make sure that you also are following those symbols. We're now going to go to Mr. Prescott, who's going to show you this on the percussion.